Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Black Mamba here doing a roster review for Zelph. He's been running CLS for who knows how long, 2+ years. Um, I know he's been running it since I've been playing this game, and 2 years will be December. So he definitely knows how to use CLS. If you ever have a question about it, ask him. Um, got some pretty good characters taken to Gear 13. He's got the Grievous. He's got Rebels, GK, lots of Zetas. I like it. Let's see. So let's organize by speed, see how you're doing. Gosh, you have one of the fastest sets I've personally ever seen. Oh my gosh, dude. I don't know how that's even possible. I wish I could have that speed set. Um, that's incredible. Oh my goodness. 27, 24, 25. Wow. You could even go higher. That's crazy. Um I don't even know what to say, dude. That's just so fast. And then 150 as well. Dang, dude. Just curious why you have Dooku so fast. I don't know if you're using him for something or what, but you can depends on what you're using him for. Because I don't know, we'll come back to that. Just depends what you're using him for. Maybe you switched him for some special mission in TB, and that's maybe it's not permanent mods, who knows? Um, oh my gosh. Oh, oh, I love the speed. Gosh. Okay, this right away is something you should work on. Um, almost 5 mil roster, well, kind of almost. Um, at when I had 2 mil GP, I'm not like trying to say anything, but my like bounty hunters were better than this. Uh, bounty hunters are always used for us in territory war, so it's something to work towards. They're annoying to face when you're going against Django lead. Um, I just think they're a good B tier faction or C tier. Um, yeah, just saying, just something to work towards. You can go Bosk, Boba Fett, Embo, Jango Fett, and if I were you, Zam or Dengar. Greedo and Cad can be dropped from the team. I'm stoked you have Embo. I'm currently working on Embo, but dude, you got to work on your Django, man. He's such a cool character. His lead is incredible. Um, see, 103, that's good speed. Faster the better, more tenacity the better. Looks like you are going for both. You have him very defensively, which is great. I like seeing tenacity and speed on him. That's exactly what you're doing with protection. And yep, okay. So you definitely know how to mod Bosk. Uh, potency with crit damage. That's fine for speed wise. You could, if you want, get him faster. Um, it probably improves some speed a little bit. Okay, well, I know you like the offense, but 3 speed isn't going to do anything uh, at all. I can tell you like having the offense for him. Um, but yeah, just switch out this mod for something else, and you should be good. And then the main three man are Bosk and the two father son. So 100% put this guy in your favorites. Even 5 star, I mean, you have him 6 star, but even 5 star gear 11, he's viable in Territory War and Grand Arena. It's just his kit is insane. I mean, seeing your roster, I'm surprised you don't have him geared up. I mean, I'm considering taking him out of gear 13 soon. He's just such an incredible character. You're getting ready for light side TB. I like it. I wish Rex was meta somehow, or could be used as an anti-meta. Yeah, I also like to keep mine in the 90s speed, just because he's such a good catch-all leadership for all sorts of stuff. Um, by the way, if you have any Greymons, just slice them to green. You get so much gray mod salvage, you might as well just take it up. You don't have to go to blue if you don't want, but just take it to green. Gray mods are, yeah. Oh, you got the Grievous to gear 13. That's fantastic. I love seeing Grievous at 13. You can switch this for health primary and try to get plus 10 speed in the secondaries. I see you like the health as well. I personally run crit damage also. Some people prefer health. I mean, both work. I don't think one's better than the other. They're both great. Health with 17, that's terrific, and health with 18. He's probably fast for you, yeah, but you can sacrifice some speed for more health. You want him to be in the close to the 115,000 health range. Um, but that's just what I would suggest. Oh my gosh, dude. You got some good health mods. I'll talk about C3PO and R2 and BB-8 and their respective factions with like Rebels and Resistance. Um, so just based off looking at this, you can swap out those two defense mods for two tenacity mods. You want him to have potency and tenacity. The goal for B2 is 100% on both, and you have about 40% more tenacity to get. And then if you swap out those two mods for tenacity, you could easily get that. Speed doesn't hurt. It's not super essential on him because he gets so much bonus turn meter. But still, I mean, a little speed doesn't hurt. So try to get him up to maybe plus 50 if you can, if you can afford it. If not, it's no biggie. But definitely want tenacity on him for sure. If you're trying to fight somebody with a Grievous team, and you know, for the most part, people try to take out B2 first because he's the turn meter train. Um, so that's just something I would suggest. More tenacity, the longer he survives. Dude, I'm freaking stoked you have him so fast. That'll help you so much in the long run. Faster he goes, the better. He cannot critically hit, so I mean, the speed's great, but if you want to switch this to somebody who needs crit damage, like this could be a great Django mod once you get him to gear 12. But the preferred mod for him is obviously speed secondary, but offense in the triangle. And this potency, exactly. 22 speed, 82 offense. That's an absolute terrific mod for him. Dude, your mods are so cool. I guess that's what you get for playing for a while. Better mods. Man, really stoked about your B1. Really stoked about your B1. Droideka, full offense with two randos. That's good. You probably have this for the offense. Exactly. When when I looked at this and I saw you have a 6E speed on him, I immediately thought you must have a great secondary offense. And the 6%, um, yeah, yeah, nice job. 136 with 0 speed. Offense with 8, that's fine. No speed 80 offense. No speed 84. Yeah, so this is fantastic. You have him really well modded. 13 speeds is fine. You just want as low as you can. So 13 with your mod set is totally acceptable. And then yeah, This is how you want him modded. Nice job. Magna Guard. I'm just gonna make sure I'm recording. Okay. Sometimes I forget. I've done that a couple times. Anyways, protection, perfect. Protection, protection, protection. You might have potency for this, I would assume, which works perfectly fine. That's a beefy guy with yeah, there you go. I mean, you could add a little bit of speed, but speed doesn't really matter on him. He's going to taunt anyways. Um, you don't really have to change much for him. Let's see. Did we cover all 5 already? Yeah, we did. Cool. I love seeing L3. L3 is one of my favorite characters to use. Tinker the better. I like it. Let's see. I can talk about her when we get to smugglers or scoundrels, I mean. Thrawn, we already looked at. Super fast. Great job. You're 13 as well. Speed and potency is what you want. Probably a little bit faster. Do you have Palpatine Zeta? Where's Palpatine? No, you don't. Okay. There's a suggested Zeta for when you have a chance. I didn't have mine Zetaed for first year and a half of playing. He was my 40th Zeta. But ever since I got it, he's he's such a great character to use in Grand Arena. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how impactful his Zeta was. So when you get a chance, Zeta him and his lead, and then Vader will become more important. I take it this lead was more useful in the olden or back days. What do you want to call it? The old times. Um, Probably Wampinator, I would assume. But yeah, try to get him above plus 100 if possible. The crit damage is exactly what you want, but more speed. Yeah, pretty much. Your troopers look amazing. How's your Colonel Stark speed? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know how to use the Imperial troopers, I would assume. Colonel Stark needs to be fast. Dude, I want to work on my troopers. They look so much fun. Yeah, and then the rest don't need to be terribly fast. Just Colonel Stark, and then the rest are pretty much just straight offense. Uh, Dude, nice work. Death Trooper with... That's probably for Nest, for the days and like the healing immunity and whatever. Or not healing immunity, but the days and cooldown increase. Yeah, you've got some really well modded characters. Great work. Oh yeah, you have C-3PO of course. Your Ewoks are great. I don't really know a whole lot about Ewoks. That's one of the factions I've kind of ignored, so I can't really give out advice on Ewoks. You in First Order, man. If Snoke came to the game, you'd be so freaking stoked. Oh my gosh. Um, oh my goodness, dude. Is First Order your favorite faction or Rebels? I don't know. I have no idea what your favorite faction is. I would assume First Order, but because if First Order was meta, you would be all 100% into that. Are you gonna Gear 13 your crew sometime? Just kind of curious. His piece seems pretty good. Yeah, you've got them well modded. Um, yeah, protection, everything. How's your crit damage with health? I try to increase your health a little bit more. Um, this can be crit damage. Let's see, and then this. I mean, he scales better with health rather than offense. but I think you have this just because of the 14 speed and health. Yeah. I would say actually to go full offense set, like all 6 mods should be offense with 2 crit chance. And then this should be crit damage. That way you still have the, or you have 42% crit damage instead of 30, but a lot more health. You could probably get his health to almost 50k if you can, and then just stacks and stacks. That's what I do with him. Is your officer the fastest? Yes. Perfect. That's what you want. None of the primaries matter, just the speed, which he is your fastest, which is what you want. Padme, are you running her anti? Yes, you are. You're running her anti-Darth Revan, which is how most people run her these days. I'm curious to see how she'll be modded once Darth Revan's out of arena or just out of viability. I don't know. Or he's not gonna be out of viability, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, will her modding change if she's meta? Will it still be slow? Will it be fast? Who knows? But this is how you want to mod her at the current moment. Just health, health, health. Yep. Yeah, you have her modded really well. 21,000. Potency is great for, that's all secondary mods too. All that potency is. Because that'll land this. How's CK? Dude, really well modded. Let's see. I would say, oh, you could switch this out for protection, but the 18 speed is fantastic for him. And then if you have a possibility of switching this to protection, I don't know, it kind of just depends what you have available. I know It's Just Ian likes him to be fast. I agree with It's Just Ian. He definitely knows more about the Padme team than I do. So I would highly suggest modding it according to him. I'm sure you probably watched his videos. Offense and crit chance is what I see most of the time, but you have crit damage and crit chance. 102 speed's good, 72 crit damage. How's your special damage? You could probably increase this quite a bit. A lot of people have like 1500 additional. And try to get closer to 6,000, 6,500 range. He does do all special damage. Yeah. I mean, this is a good set, don't get me wrong. But offense is a lot more preferred on Grandmaster Yoda. Crit damage, crit chance, that's good. 63 speed's okay. She gets 50 from her unique, so she's technically 230, which is a good speed. With offense, this is a good set for her. Yeah. Yep, this is good. You can increase the speed. Oh, what did it click? There it is. You can increase the speed. 5 speed doesn't really do a whole lot. Yeah, crit damage and health. That's what you want on him. 92 speed. He doesn't rely on speed, so yeah, this is a good mod set for him. Plo Koon and Mace Windu. I really hope he gets a rework so bad. He's freaking a beast in the movies, and he's pathetic here. It's so unfortunate. Where's your cap? I can't believe you have him 7-star, dude. I wouldn't sleep on Shock T, by the way. Geo Lightside TB. I have a feeling she's gonna be like the equivalent of Brood Alpha. So you might want to gear her up to at least 8 or 9, maybe 10, just on the off chance she's important. And then, why is she 2-star? She's a marquee for 3-star. Huh. Oh well. But yeah, just on the off chance, and then as soon as she hits the tables to farm, I would favorite her and farm her. No doubt she'll be important for the future. Geos, dude. Geos. Geos. This is something I would totally suggest working towards. These guys are terrific right now. Not many people know how to face them, especially in territory war or not territory war, but GA. Your opponent might not have experience against them, and they could get you some defenses. Like a week or two ago, I had my geos at like gear 8 total. Like all five of them were like gear 8, and I put them on a back wall just for kicks and giggles, and they got three defenses won. So somebody just didn't expect them to be good, but the 15,000 extra protection from Brute Alpha's lead kind of surprised them. But yeah, these guys are incredible. I'd recommend them. And then if you Zeta, I recommend Queen's Will. It's definitely a good Zeta for sure. It's turns a turns it into a 6-on-5. Um, I mean, if you want, I don't recommend using too much gear on these guys because they're just Jawas. Uh, but if you want to have a Geonosian counter, up to you. Not something I'd say go for. 134 is perfectly fine for a um, bench team because it's not your arena team. I mean, and you can improve this by 12 speed just from the two Gear 12 plus pieces. So you should be perfectly okay. Let's see. Hoda, is he fast? You want him to be really fast. I'd say like plus 120 range because faster he goes, the better. And then plus 100 range for her, so 101 is exactly what you want. Potency and speed is also preferred, which you do have. Jolie health mods. 73 is fine. You could probably improve the speed somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Plus 5. Yeah. You can improve it a little bit. Ezra, that's good mod set. 81's good. He's decently fast. Well, not fast, but like I don't know, he's not slow. So kid will be mad at you, dude. No, I'm just kidding. Night Sisters. Zombie and Spirit is what I'm looking at. They're an incredible defensive team, especially with her lead. Gray mod, bro. Gray mod. Anyways, um, yeah. Try to get your zombie to gear 12 and Spirit as well. Spirit is what makes the Night Sister team from a pretty good team to watch out. Uh, Spirit makes this team click. She has so much offense, and actually more utility than people give her credit for. Yeah, I recommend putting her to your favorites and adding her into the team. You have your Talzin incredibly modded. I've actually heard, like within the last 3 days, I didn't rec. I wouldn't recommend this before the last 2-3 days. I used to recommend offense, but now speed is what I'm hearing is more important on Talzin, and even I've heard it on Asajj as well. I have mine modded exactly like yours, identical. I also have 88 speed and crit damage. But good old Maurice was talking about Asajj and Talzin modded for speed, just so troopers can't do anything to them, and it's all about speed now. Especially at gear 13, they do so much. I mean, I know yours aren't gear 13, but I'm talking about when they're gear 13, they do so much damage anyways that they don't need the extra crit damage or offense. Speed is becoming more relevant to Night Sisters rather than the secondary stats. And especially with her, I've heard speed is really important for her too. Try to work on your potency. Probably give this a potency um, cross. But this and the bottom left can be health, which is what you have. Excuse me. Let's see. Jedi Revan. Oh yeah, we already talked about this. Let's see. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you have 8, 9, 10? Okay, yeah. So you do have 10 for Malik, which is what I'll talk about in a sec. You have a good Karth team. How's your Canderous? Okay, you could probably increase his offense a little bit. Uh, yeah. I mean, he's not that important in today's PvP. Just depends on what mods you have lying around. Phoenix or Phoenix. You have a Gear 12 Hera? Is this for ships? Just kind of curious. You have a good Phoenix team. Dude, you're probably so proud of your rebels. 7-star Lobot as well. You ever notice Hoth Rebel Scout and Hoth Rebel Soldier have the exact same icon down the bottom left? I don't know, just weird. Your C3PO is extremely fast as well. You told me you're probably gonna gear 13 him within the week to give him an additional 10 speed, which will bring him to 299. And then with this at 6E, you'd be at 300 speed plus his unique. Dude, yeah, that'd be a scary ass team. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you get it? Oh, sorry. How's your tree modded? Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, give me your mods, seriously. I want your speed and offense, please. I mean, speed isn't a huge issue on Chewy, but man, 2000 offense. That's physical offense too. 136. Dude, you could even increase that physical offense even more. Look at that. 69 on that. Oh, but there's a 3% offense here. 132. Dude, yeah, you could even increase that even more. That's crazy. Your Chewy probably Chewy hits so hard. You have a mod for offense mainly because Galactic Republic gain offense. 10% offense for each Galactic Republic ally is shared. That's what I would recommend if you're going to use him with certain people. 104, but probably so much offense. Yeah, that's still a lot. It's almost 5,000 with 72% crit chance or crit damage. 104 speed. Dude, I'd be so scared to go up against your rebels. I'd probably use Darth Vader. No, I'm just kidding. Is she modded for crit damage potency? Okay, almost. How is your potency? Okay, that's something to work on a little bit. I recommend a potency percentage here. And then instead of 2 crit chance mods, I'd switch those for potency as well. This is huge to land, especially against a high tenacity Bosk, or just anybody for that matter. Just an update for that. BB-8 fast. I like to see plus 110 or higher. Exactly. Beautiful. That's you don't need to change much on him. Obviously, if it was an Iridium team, it'd need to be faster, but since it's not, you're perfectly fine. Speed's not a whole big deal on him, just as much offense as you can. I don't know if you're interested, but I've heard she's super good against Geos because of the days. But that's gear. It's not like people have a million gear sitting on the tables. Oh yeah, I'll gear that person. Yeah. Give me a couple days. Jin, Chirrut, or Chase, Pow. Yeah, you probably did really well in Hoth, TB. I don't really have much advice for these guys because I'd never use them. So I can't really say much for him or these guys. Good job, though. This is probably a good backwall team for GA. You have the Vandor Chewy annoying team with Kira and Nest and young Lando. Where's Kira? What can I see? There she is. Doesn't really matter how you mod her. That I mean, speed's good, but like if you're gonna use her, let's say Kira Nest Hoda versus a team for GA, she's probably gonna die anyways. She's pretty squishy just as a character. How do you have her modded? Full tenacity, no speed. I like it. This is really common. And tenacity, yeah. This is how I have mine modded as well. Is he modded for super defense? Okay, you can add a little bit more protection, and tenacity is huge on him, by the way. You can, let's see, protection. Oh, it's probably because he's gear 10, that's why. Yeah, see, you're good with him. Well, yeah, we're talking about geos, just something to work towards. You disappoint me on your Sith. This is my faction, bro. Okay. A recommendation for GA purposes. I know you probably do well in GA, but for TW, GA, Darkside TB, Treya Gear 12 is fantastic. Obviously, Darth Revan Gear 13 Triple Zeta, Bastila Fallen, no Zeta required, but Gear 13, Scion Gear 12 with Zeta, Nihilus Gear 12, Palpatine Gear 12 with Zeta, Sith Trooper Gear 12. Those are all big recommendations. Marauder Gear 13 with offense. This is all things that you should work towards. Highly recommend it. It'd help your roster out quite a bit. Especially Treya. I'm surprised you have a reminder for crit damage. Interesting. She is a special damage character, so offense would work a little bit better with a crit damage here. If you want. I mean, that's how most people will run her is offense because she's not really a defensive character anymore, especially with how this meta is or how freaking power creep has been going. She's still a freaking OP character, but I'm glad you have both Zetas on her at least. That's also good. Dude, you're Darth Revan, man. Give him both these Zetas when you can. Get him to gear 13 when you can. Fallen Bastila should be very fast, thank you. Gear 13 when you can. Highly recommend it. That's like the 1-2 punch is Darth Revan and Fallen Bastila. Darth Scion Zeta is super good. This was in fact my very first ever Zeta on my account. It's still a tremendous Zeta. Without it, he's not going to taunt as much. He's not going to get helped by hatred as fast. I recommend it. No Zeta required on Nihilus, but tankier the better, which requires gear 12. 95 speed is perfect. Potency is great. Speed, you don't want him to be too fast because then he'll go before Scion and Treya. And if he goes before Scion, there could be Foresight or Tenacity up. So going after Scion is essential. So you can have him force drain on a naked team with all debuffs. I'm curious why you have Dooku so fast. He doesn't need to be that fast. You could repurpose those mods. And then, yeah, the first 4 on this list are characters you can work on. At this point, you don't necessarily need either Zeta for him. I mean, obviously they're pretty good Zetas, but at the point in the game where we're at and where your rebels are for arena, there's no need for HK's Zetas. All in all, your mods are very good. I like the speed, especially on your rebels. But for gear recommendations, I'd recommend some Sith. I'm not just saying that to be biased, because I'm a Sith fanatic, but they would exceptionally help your roster for GA and Territory War. And then I'd recommend keeping Shaak Ti at a close eye. She's going to be very important soon. Some Geo work would be a good suggestion as well. Let's see, and some Night Sister love for Zombie and Spirit. Other than that, that's a fantastic roster. I love the speeds. Your Falcon's probably incredible. What are you running? You could probably get first, I would assume, with your fleet. I don't know if you do or not, but I mean, with your Falcon, you could probably get it. Good job on Anakin's ship. I take it it's gonna be incredible soon. I mean, it's already super good ship, but it's gonna be more and more important, especially with GK's ship. But great work, good roster. I love it. Some stuff to work on, but overall, great roster. Thanks for watching.